Ever wondered how the wealthy women around you seem to spot a fake handbag from a mile away? It's not magic. It's a finely tuned eye for detail. In this video, I'm spilling the tea on how to spot a cheap handbag in an instant. And trust me, you won't believe some of these red flags. I'm going to show you what really sets luxury bags apart. Stick around till the end, because once you know these tricks, you'll never look at handbags the same way again. Number 1. The secrets in the stitching. In the world of handbags, each tiny thread holds tons of secrets. On a luxury handbag like an Hermes Birkin or a Chanel classic flap, the stitching is nothing short of perfection. Every single stitch is evenly spaced and meticulously aligned, and looks like it was placed there by someone with a magnifying glass and infinite patience. These artisans don't just sew, they create. In fact, Hermes uses a hand-sewn saddle stitch technique that not only looks stunning, but is designed to last for decades. Now, let's shift to cheaper bags. The stitching on these can tell a whole different story, like one of rushed production and cutting corners. Uneven, wobbly lines of thread, loose ends dangling like a bad hair day, seams that don't quite match up. It's a dead giveaway that the bag is all show and no substance. Take this example. A genuine Hermes Birkin bag boasts stitching so flawless, it's practically a work of art. Compare that to a counterfeit, where threads might fray within weeks and seem like they had a disagreement. Moral of the story? When it comes to handbags, the devil, or the luxury, is in the details. Number 2. Materials matter. Here's the thing about handbags. Sometimes you don't even need to touch them to know if they're the real deal. You can smell it. Seriously. High-quality leather has this rich, earthy aroma that screams luxury. It's like the handbag version of walking into a designer boutique. Meanwhile, synthetic leather smells like it just rolled off a conveyor belt, and not in a good way. Think plastic and chemicals. Yikes. Real leather doesn't just feel expensive, it behaves like it's got a VIP pass to the aging process. It's soft, supple, and develops a gorgeous patina over time, like a fine wine maturing in a cellar. Synthetic leather? Well, let's just say it ages like expired milk. It cracks, peels, and flakes like it's trying to shed its skin. Take the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, for example. That treated canvas paired with real leather trim not only looks stunning, but gets better with time. The leather softens, darkens, and practically tells its own story. Now compare that to a knockoff. The straps might start cracking, the corners fading, or worse, the whole thing might flake like cheap nail polish. When it comes to materials, quality bags age gracefully, cheap ones just age. Number 3. Weight class. Luxury handbags have heft. They don't just look expensive, they feel it. Pick one up and you'll notice a reassuring heft that says, yes, I'm worth every penny. Why? Because high-end bags are made with premium materials, reinforced construction, and hardware that's so solid and shiny it might as well moonlight as jewelry. Now, grab a cheap bag and it might feel like holding a balloon. Lightweight, flimsy, and suspiciously hollow. It's a clear sign corners were cut. Think about this. A Chanel classic flat bag strikes the perfect balance. Not too heavy, but it's sturdy enough to remind you it's built to last. On the other hand, a fast fashion knockoff might feel like it would fold under the pressure of your wallet and keys. Next time you're shopping, give the bag a little lift test. If it feels like a feather, it's probably built like one too. Light, fragile, and far from luxe. In the world of handbags, weight isn't just about function, it's a statement of quality. Number 4. Logos and the art of subtlety. Let's talk logos. The ultimate giveaway in separating quiet luxury from cheap imitations. Wealthy women recognize that oversized, in-your-face logos often scream trying too hard. High-end bags? They're all about understated elegance and iconic design elements that speak for themselves without shouting. Take Bottega Veneta, for example. Their signature woven leather is a timeless hallmark of craftsmanship, instantly recognizable without a single flashy logo in sight. Compare that to knockoffs or budget-friendly brands that slap oversized, poorly placed logos on every inch of the bag, as if that's their only claim to fame. Pay attention to branding. A well-designed bag relies on subtle details, impeccable patterns, fine stitching, or distinctive textures to make its mark. If the logo looks exaggerated or steals all the attention, it's likely a shortcut to mask lower quality. Number 5. The inside counts too. When it comes to luxury handbags, the interior is just as important as the exterior. High-end brands know this, which is why they give the inside of the bag the same level of care and craftsmanship. Expect to find smooth seams, durable linings, and thoughtful compartments that feel as luxurious as the outside. Now, flip open a cheap bag and you might be in for a disappointment. Thin, crinkly fabric linings, plastic materials, or sloppy edges are all telltale signs of a rushed design. It's like dressing up in a stunning outfit, but wearing mismatched socks. Attention to detail matters. Take Prada's Saffiano bags. Their interiors are lined with high-quality, durable materials that feel just as elegant as the bag's iconic exterior. Contrast that with knockoffs, where the insides often look like they've been thrown together last minute. Proof that quality shows even when no one else might look. Number 6. Hardware that works as hard as you do. Luxury handbags don't skimp on hardware. It's where style meets substance. The clasps, zippers, and buckles on high-end bags are meticulously crafted to be as functional as they are beautiful. They feel solid, glide smoothly, and stand the test of time, making every interaction with your bag a little moment of satisfaction. Now, let's talk about cheaper bags. Lightweight, tarnish-prone hardware can squeak, stick, or, worst of all, fall apart at the most inconvenient times. A broken clasp or jammed zipper during a big event? That's the kind of drama no one wants. A Mulberry bag's hardware operates with the precision of a finely tuned luxury car, making it a joy to use. By comparison, a fast fashion alternative might feel flimsy, with zippers that jam and clasps that struggle to stay in place. In the world of handbags, quality hardware makes all the difference. Number 7. Proportions speak volumes. For luxury handbags, proportions are everything. These bags are like works of art, with every curve, angle, and detail designed to achieve a harmonious and elegant silhouette. The result? A bag that looks just as good sitting on a shelf as it does on your arm. Cheaper bags, on the other hand, often miss the mark. They might feature oversized straps, clunky shapes, or awkward proportions that scream mass-produced. Instead of exuding sophistication, they can end up looking clunky or out of place. The Dior Lady bag is a masterclass in proportion and design, with its refined structure and perfectly balanced details. Compare that to a knockoff, where the handles might be disproportionately large or the body too bulky, creating an awkward and less polished look. Proportions might seem subtle, but they're one of the biggest giveaways of true luxury. Number 8. Practical tips for spotting quality. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about how to put it into practice. When you're shopping for a handbag, here are some quick tests to check for quality. Start by checking the edges of the leather straps. Smooth, clean edges are a hallmark of luxury, while cracks or uneven paint are telltale signs of a cheaper bag. Next, give the zipper a test run. A well-made zipper should glide effortlessly, like slicing through butter, while a cheap one might stick or feel clunky. Don't forget to tug gently at the strap attachments to see if they hold firm. Loose stitching or wobbly hardware is a big red flag. Finally, dive into the interior and feel the lining. A luxurious handbag will have a lining so soft and smooth, it's practically inviting. whereas cheaper bags often skimpier with scratchy or flimsy materials. Trust these little tests, and you'll never settle for less than the real deal. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to spotting a high-quality handbag like a pro. Now, the next time you're browsing through boutiques or scrolling online, you'll know exactly what to look for, from the stitching to the weight, and even the way the hardware feels in your hands. Because let's be real, every woman deserves a bag that not only looks fabulous, but also stands the test of time. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more style-savvy tips. And hey, share this with your bestie, because what are friends for if not to help each other avoid cheap handbags? See you in the next video, and until then, keep it classy and chic.